I don't think anyone ever really believes in ghosts or ghost stories. But there is one they tell about an old, deserted little red schoolhouse.
Can you hear me? Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, you can hear me. We are live. Wow. Can you see me? Can you see me? I got one VCR I gotta turn on here. Hold on. Okay, I think we got everything working now. Welcome to the stream. We are gonna have a special show for you today. A Halloween special.
Home video? Well, I'll tell you, you can't make a buck.
There are, picked to pieces by those mangy crows.
But it can't be the crows, Father. They've stayed away ever since Michael made the scarecrow.
Then it must be ghosties and goblins, because every...
It is an island of protected wilderness, rich in history, and easily accessible for all. Fierce competition in the fur trade led to the exploration of new territories and the
of the snake in the road.
Don't you think that
House and Fort St. James? For more than 75 years, Rocky Mountain House witnessed a colorful history that included voyageurs,
what was that,
explorers, and trade with native people.
African movies there.
It served as a strategic...
He successfully won her over. They both lost their heads and broke the rules of safe casual intercourse, and Shaka was conceived. The Zulu clan heard of Nandi's pregnancy, but they did not... They said Nandi had Shaka, the common pains of...
Oh, well, it's that, too.
Who's the blatherskite been chopping holes in me, punkin', and letting in the draft fit to give a body a case of the vapor?
Oh, Michael. My, fancy that. It talks.
The old talking pumpkin trick, eh? If there's no one here with the common decency to answer a civil question, who's been cutting up me pumpkin shell?
Oh, don't be afraid, Colleen.
Michael? Colleen? What beautiful names you have. Takes me right back to the old song, the very sound of them.
I cut the holes in your shell, Mr. Pumpkin.
Sure.
If you intend to have more than one child, take more than one goat. Buy the week's groceries without letting the goat out of your sight. Pay for everything the goats eat.
And Luke. In each of these accounts, Jesus foretells the incredible scenario that will unfold during the final chapters of the Earth's history.
Listen to my words. There will be great distress, unequaled from the beginning of the world until now, and never to be equaled again. If those...
product. It's out in the field where herbicides earn their keep and where you'll find the best proof of a Tane's value. Dowalanco's plot walk tours give you real-life comparisons of a Tane and many other herbicides.
The plot walk is designed to be a self-guided tour, and really what that means is it allows you the flexibility to come on your own time. Versus other that you're using now.
2,000 years, these words have sparked both fear and fascination. Generations have anticipated their fulfillment.
You know what go with this? A nice, good smoke.
Today, many believe we are living in the final generation. Yet there is no way to be certain, for an aura of mystery still surrounds the catastrophic events that, according to Jesus, will one day shake the foundations.
Oh, Dudley, it's me. Dudley!
All right, we're not getting audio from the commercials for some reason. And not getting audio from Nosferatu either. What the hell?
Now you needn't be shy.
Okay, these are swapped.
Cause you'll be here to stay. Spend the night.
Beautiful glasses till you pick them up. Spots here.
There we go.
Virtually spotless with...
There we go.
This spotless, this close. Change to new Cascade.
Crunchy pecans, rich chocolate fudge, and sweet caramel fudge of the pecan mudslide treat? Or the layers of hot fudge, toasted almonds, and chocolate shell in the chocolate rock treat? They're both made with DQ soft serve, and they're just $2.49 each.
Come on to that feeling and meet me at DQ.
masters of survival.
Look at that. That's the wall of TVs right there. And there's our close-up. Close-up. There's another overhead of the boards. And here is this one here. It's a little hard to see through the mask, so I had to take it off for a second, but it's still kind of there. Yeah!
Ooh.
We're having a good time, Daddy.
Yeah.
Can we do lunch?
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars as part of a complete breakfast. Good food on the go.
How about stopping over for a bite at Nino's Restaurants? Nino's Restaurants. You can take the family out tonight at Nino's Restaurants. Nino's Restaurants. So if you're going for an outing for a change of pace, Nino's Restaurant is your kind of place. We make it better at Nino's Restaurants. Come into Nino's Restaurants. Come into Nino's Restaurants.
Sundays on Channel 5, it's Country Canada. Network program on Canadian television continues to focus on farming, fishing, and the changing face of rural Canada.
Pigs are raised on a giant scale. What's happening here could mean dramatic changes for Canada's hog industry.
Join Sandy Cushion for this informative half hour, which knows how to sow the seeds of interest among viewers.
This is a secretive business. It seems determined to stay that way.
Country Canada, Sundays on CJFB TV.
Boy, bet you were scared for a second, huh? You thought the Count bought the farm. Well, no, I was just demonstrating how you can get a big laugh from a really cheap effect. Dummies, that's right. A cheap dummy can get you a huge laugh. Oh, and speaking of cheap dummies, I gotta get back to the house and get that barbecue ready for my daughter's birthday party.
There is, and I know who. He's pulled that midnight sunbit on me before. Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern? Well, that just about wraps things up as far as I'm concerned. Shall we off for home?
Out on your broomstick, bird brain. Jack-o'-lantern's had the best of us for the last time. Now, I've found his Achilles heel.
He's what?
His weak spot. Those two kids down there. He's obviously fond of them.
Oh, please, Zelda. Let's don't get children involved in all this business. They always manage to botch things up so.
Not this time, they won't. Once we grab those kids, we'll have Jack-o'-lantern in our power.
Sweet girl, I married 16.
This great land touches you with its vast wilderness, rich history, and diverse cultures. A place of adventure, discovery,
Shaka had been unable to fully implement his new ideas in warfare. He would need time to train his men in the use of the assegai and the disciplined attacking formations that would characterize his military genius in later battles with the Undwandwe.
It's a very well recorded and documented fact that prior to Shaka's time, warfare was a fairly laissez-faire affair, basically using throwing spears. It was even considered to be almost a community event where people would even sit on hilltops and watch.
Punk rocker. In fact, she says he has the most outrageous punk hairstyle in our city. His head is completely shaved.
In sub-Saharan Africa, 23 million children.
Released to mountain.
will stay.
On animals, for example.
Recent years, the practices that we've been doing in terms of moving seed and growing more canola and moving harvest equipment and buying forage and moving it around, Cleavers is capitalizing on that, and it's starting to show up in areas where it's never been.
Cleavers continues to...
Eventually, more and more of them will come in rapid sequence.
You know, a friend of mine was recently at a school prize giving. It was an unusual prize giving. Oh, the prizes weren't unusual.
On the island of Patmos in the Mediterranean Sea, the Apostle John beheld a series of visions.
$630089, or send check or money order for $14.95 for one swivel and spray, or $19.95 for two swivel and sprays, plus 7% GST.
Shout out to
Postage
Winnipeg.
and handling to Swivel and Spray, Post Office Box 12, Station L, Winnipeg, Manitoba. R38.
This is Nosferatu, the original.
Kid, I think I just got me an idea.
What is it, Jack?
Just you watch. Oh, Archie, me lad, would you be so kind as to fetch me lid? There's an awesome draft in this thing.
I suppose so, but no tricks now.
I'm the soul of
It is a place of legends, a place rich with tales of boom and bust, isolation, hard work, and starvation, earning it the name Siberia of the fur trade.
The enemy?
Immediately after his coronation, Shaka began to train his men. His army amounted to only 500 warriors. He chose the most senior in the
herbicide measures. Anything that you do to increase the competitive ability of the crop makes it very difficult for the cleavers to establish and set seed. That's things like planting the seed at the right depth, planting into good seed
You're not
moisture,
strong enough. I killed him.
a high seeding density.
Wait a minute. Boy, don't be a chicken. Keep your cape on, Count. Hey, chicken, cape on? Why do I do these jokes? Anyway, boy, I know what I can do. This is my video. I can do anything I want. I'll use some of the tricks I showed you earlier.
Is that the guy from Happy Gilmore? The jackass guy? Kind of looks like him.
Oh, don't worry. My neighbor won't mind my borrowing his barbecue. We're old army buddies. Besides, He's got a great sense of humor. But the Count's not finished yet.
Wow.
Now I've got to see if your grandmother needs help in the kitchen.
Gee, that's a terrific story. Yeah. I don't believe it, though, do you? No, I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't believe it? In my day, we were taught better manners than to go about accusing our elders of fibbing. You don't believe it, indeed. Something wrong with kids these days, if you ask me.
The need to work together across artificial human boundaries to protect natural ecosystems and shared resources. Celebrate this spirit of cooperation and take a special hike that pauses at the international border.
A large harem of.
The famous shoreline boat cruise from Waterton crosses in.
Not a son that would grow up to take his throne. His mother would sneak out newborn babies and hide them from her son. Elangeni Kraal, where many of the enemies of his youth lived.
Who is facing that kind of situation for close to 2.
Shaka, the godfather figure and king, would personally oversee his closest warriors mercilessly put his enemies to death by spear.
All right. Boy, I'm telling you.
My room. There's nothing but gloom, so I go to the...
Car number 44, stand by.
Car number 44, stand by.
Another mummy.
Share a smile.
Why has Beehive Flooring been in business for 87 years? Why is Beehive Flooring the #1 flooring store? It's simple. We supply superior quality flooring at fair pricing. We buy direct from the manufacturers. Check out the in-store specials that are on now. We provide friendly, knowledgeable service, and we do good work. Beehive Flooring, 317 Avenue C, South Saskatoon, located between 19th and 20th Street West.
Okay, we're about halfway through. Do you like the scary sounds? Want some candy? Okay, all right. Thank you for being a part of the stream here. It's a little rocky off the hop. This is the first jam in the cabin. We finally made the move to the cabin. Unbelievable. It's been a long time coming, but we finally got it figured out. So yeah, it's taken a little bit of time to get everything figured out, and it's been fun. It's been fun. Just getting this started here, but yeah, thanks for being patient with me, because yeah, like I said, it's been a long time coming. We got 23 inputs now. I added a DVD player since Nuit Blanche. Nuit Blanche was wild, was crazy. Got lots of good feedback from that. A lot of people like that. Performing on the street. Check out some of those videos if you haven't. The full 5-hour broadcast is on YouTube, so it's there for your viewing pleasure. But yes, we got the full system now hooked up in the cabin. We got extra, I don't know if you can see behind me, but we got program as an extra, couple extra feeds there. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I don't know what else to tell you. Just gonna continue on, I guess, and shut my mouth. Just gonna shut the hell up and continue the broadcast. We have 3 viewers right now, 3 people watching at home, so that is great. Alright, let's get back into it here. Let's do it.
Could easily have backfired.
Part of being a parent is to give and to keep those boundaries. But there are some rules. Number 1, give them reasons why you want them to behave as you do. No good saying to a 15-year-old girl, I want you to be pure. I don't want you to sleep around. They need to know why. See, they may reject your counsel, but if you give them reasons, years later, they can come back to your wisdom. Let them know why you want them to behave as you do.
Then, in cemeteries around the world, graves will split open, and Christians who have died will rise from the ground. Not as decaying flesh and bone, but as living human beings with transformed bodies, ready to meet Christ in the air.
Upward bow pose. Come up to the head, extend. Come down to the head, release, recline to mountain. Upward bow.
My musical slaves forever.
One season, I'll save you.
What's going on here?
I'll explain later. Let's go.
There's the famous shot, Nosferatu. This is a DVD about bullying. Bully 9/11 shows you how to defend yourself. This intro is actually pretty funny.
Sometimes I keep stuff bottled up, and then in 5th grade, some kids were just making fun of me, and I'm like, this is the final straw, and I just punched him. I hated school, and I would like cry because I didn't want to go.
Very similar symptomology of and those incidents are indelible, and they have a long-lasting impact on their self-esteem and their ability to navigate in the world.
There are some obvious and not so obvious indicators of bullying that your child may or may not share with you. For example, they'll often make excuses for not attending school. There'll be a rash of headaches or stomach aches, any excuse they can to stay at home.
Often schoolwork is affected and grades are declining.
There's also another issue about kids' personality changes. They'll be quiet or withdrawn, or occasionally they'll even become more aggressive, more combative. There's indicators that you are the best judge. You know your child the best. But remember, the issue of bullying doesn't affect every child the same way. Look for changes in their habits, their diet, their mood.
Oh, funny face.
Only Excel with EMC has a unique cooling.
Now, the best. Jeremy, up. Step up to the.
Other side.
Listen, maybe you could tell your friends to help out the Count by buying these tapes. Hey, there's my pride and joy, Count Junior. Hey, Junior!
Junior! I just changed myself into a pumpkin seed to hibernate for the winter. And a fine rest I was having, till you come hacking away at me boudoir with your carving knife.
Gosh, Mr.
Jack O'Lantern is the name of the Donegal O'Lanterns, I'll have you know.
I'm sorry about your pumpkin shell, Mr. O'Lantern. We were trying to make a head
steer, listen to a tall tale, or ride a wagon. Follow the story of the Bayou through 7 decades of change.
The Zulus celebrated their victory. Shaka thanked all his men for the successful defense of the Zulu nation. There was no need to
mission routes. Together with Glacier National Park in the United States, water tonight.
And 'tisn't the crows that be eating your corn and rhubarb every night.
Then who?
'Tis the ghosts, the ghouls and goblins, and herself Zelda the witch, along with her jellyfish of a husband, Sir Archibald the warlock.
Ghosts? Goblins?
Sure, and they want to drive all you farmers away from here so they can have the land for themselves.
See, so often isolation breaks families. You are not alone.
In what appears
Dr. James Dobson, one of the foremost authorities on the family in the world. I said, Dr. Dobson, say something now to the parent of teenagers who feels a failure. Never.
Other side.
Yes.
This is a video
now let's
about
review
hunting.
your climbing system. For your safety, the National Bowhunter Education Foundation recommends that you only use TMA-manufactured climbing devices.
How to climb a tree, how to set up your tree.
If you choose to use screw-in steps, use them with extra caution. In a recent study, 54% of hunters that fell were using screw-in steps to climb the tree. Use
one-legged
steps.
Ah, there you are, young'un. And just in time, I might add. The fireworks should start pretty soon now.
Fireworks?
Oh, yes. Zelda and her bunch like to make a big entrance. I'm surprised you never heard them before. They make enough racket to wake the dead. But wait, you hear it?
Hear what?
The wind, lad, the wind. Don't you hear it beginning to moan kind of weird like? That means they're on their way. Zelda and her pack of blackguards will be upon us any minute now. Now, little ones, there's nothing to be feared.
The idea of a national system of protected areas took root in the Rockies more than a century ago. Today, this ever-growing network of national parks and national historic sites is one of the finest and most expansive in the world. We invite you to experience the nature, the history, and the culture of these special places. Listen to the stories of the land and its people. Travel lightly along these pathways of learning and discovery.
Of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. System and games each sold separately. Only Nintendo creates feelings like these because only Nintendo creates games like these. Now you're playing with power. Superpower.
Yo, listen up. Do you know what my friend here just called you? He called you a glass-jawed, bird-necked, no-jabbing wimp. Oh. You gonna take that?
Step into the ring with Sega CD. Not your typical video game, huh?
Stick 'em, jab, move, come on.
Right. There you go. Left. Hit him. Uh-oh. Prize Fighters, only on Sega CD. Okay, he takes back the bird neck part.
Take out!
He shoots, he scores, and you can score too with the CKBI TV auction. Wednesday, June 18th at 7 p.m., featuring the Disney movie, The Mighty Ducks.
Have you guys ever seen a flock of ducks flying in perfect formation? It's beautiful. Pretty awesome the way they all stick together.
Emilio Estevez stars as Gordon Bombay, a hotshot lawyer who must do community service as coach of a mismatched hockey team. Enjoy the movie, bid on the items, join the team of the Mighty Ducks and the CKBI TV auction, June 18th on CKBI TV.
No matter how cold, no matter how early, we're there for the rise of the Saturday moon.
We can't.
Fair electric stove. Separated from its jar, a tiny Bix pickle is...
To the midnight sun. And poof! Not only is the frost gone, but the fields have been watered.
The midnight sun from the North Pole. Jack, you're the greatest.
True. Let's face it, my dear, there's someone down there with magic more powerful than ours.
You bet there is. And I know who. He's pulled that midnight sun bit on me before. Jack!
Ooh. See? Now that's funny. Whoa, this is a perfect time to show you the effective use of handheld camera. Gotta get out of here. Oh, there he is. Whoa, where is he? Where? Oh, yike. Ooh. Junior, hit it. Your old man's in real trouble this time. Come on, let me get on that wagon. Oh, boy, I love these exciting chase scenes. Which brings us back to another video technique, the dolly shot. And this is a real dolly, too. You know, as a cameraman, it's nice to be able to relax doing the often arduous shooting of these hilarious home videos. Whoa!
The rest of you will follow me. You dive on that scarecrow in formation. That's where Jack-o'-lantern is hiding.
Shaka participated in the ritual. His love for his mother was colossal. Fear of his mother's death would have a profound impact upon Shaka Zulu.
Hand over. Make a fist. Step in with the same leg. Bring your fist to your shoulder and shoot your elbow up. That's how you break out of level 1. Level 2, same straight grab, roll your hand over looking at your fist. Palm with the other hand straight down, knocking his wrist away from you. Level 3, Chris grabs you, roll your hand over, looking at the inside of your fist. Step into him, pinching that in, grab the hand pad, shoot your elbow straight up. Now grab his thumb pad, step away with the same leg, turn his fingers and hand to the opposite side. Very nice.
Boy, did you see that? Michael, I'm scared. What's to be? Nobody can hurt us, not with Jack-o'-lantern on our side.
Hey, it's Duke, the Count's canine companion. Come on, Duke. Come on here. Come to your master. Come on, boy. Come. Hey, Dukey. Come on, I'm not gonna...
Want two of us in tears.
The Old Testament talks about them being hidden away in Basra, which is a Hebrew for sheepfold.
You know, the task of parenthood is not an easy one. Somebody is...
You know I'd never leave it out of me sight.
Either that, or I zap the kids. What's it gonna be?
All right. You win, Hilda.
I got it! Pot of gold!
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm sure. Here, you hold this while me and my demons drive these farmers out of here once and for all.
Hold. That's the hold.
I don't think she's a...
It's tough as hell to quit smoking. You tried before, you know what I'm talking about. You might even think that you'll never quit for keeps. Yeah, I know. Because I'm just like most ex-smokers. Well, in one respect, anyway. I tried a dozen times before I finally quit. Your past attempts weren't failures. They paved the way for you to quit for good. Now, look, if I did it, if 20,000 Americans a week can do it, so can you. And I wouldn't waste my time on it to get good.
Fell. Shaka was 41 years old when his mother died. Many would die because of her death, even the witch doctors who had failed to cure her. His vengeance was swift. But as he acted against his people, his half-brothers, the rightful but weak heirs to the Zulu throne, plotted his downfall.
All right, what juxtaposition is this? Beauty and the Beast.
You can't pick up a pack of cigarettes without it.
Leave him alone with the king.
All about.
Now what, Jack?
All I got to do is hop into me pumpkin and trash them spooky blighters to a fairly...
Do I make myself clear?
Oh, I love that hot Scandinavian blood, but I think she means business. Boy, I better get cooking. Hey, cooking with the Count. Boy, we can make $1 million, don't you think, huh, Duke?
imprisonment.
System are in good working condition. If you're uncertain about the condition of any element of your stand or fall arrest system, call the manufacturer. One of the golden rules of tree stand safety is that any safe hunt is a successful hunt, whether you're hunting near home or a far away place.
Breathe. Simple.
With Israel's capital under his control, the Antichrist then directs his attack on the Jews who had fled the city after the temple's desecration. He orders his armies into the wilderness.
And Mom's home. Oh! Give me that camera. I've got work to do. Come on.
Something wrong with kids these days, if you ask me.
In the name of the Lord. For the last remnant of the Jewish population, terror now turns to hope, as Jesus Christ, their promised Messiah, stands ready to return and fight the legions of Satan in the fight
Your breath
of Armageddon.
and the cascade of waves caressing.
Just outside the city of
Oh, don't worry. My neighbor won't mind my borrowing his barbecue. We're all
Reaching back with both arms, grabbing the shoulder and his elbow. Grabbing hold, stepping wide. He's going to press his hips into Chris and press down. Taking Chris all the way to the ground. Reach around and grab an arm choke. Harley, reach back, grab the shoulder and the elbow. Step out wide. Get your feet big. Put your hips into them. Turn and twist to the opposite shoulder. Well done.
Here are some to a headlock.
Like to make a big
It's aggressive.
I'm surprised you never heard them before. They make enough racket to wake the dead. But wait, you hear it?
Hear what?
The wind, lad, the wind.
Just follow the instructions. Keep track of your urges to smoke. Rank them. And write down what you were doing and feeling at the time. Now, this may seem inconvenient, but trust me, you'll find it's worth it. My next suggestion is important. Up until the day you quit, go on smoking as usual. That's right, smoke as usual. Don't try to switch brands.
Oh, really, Zelda, darling, must you cackle like that?
Video has no limits when you use the magic of your imagination. Now, before you begin, you're going to need a scenario, or in simpler terms, a plan. Now, remember, you're telling a story in pictures, and this story is of a birthday party. So, first, you want to establish the scene in a wide shot. We professionals call it an establishing shot. Now, next, you should introduce your cast.
They usually start the proceedings off with a rain of tears.
The technique will also relieve some of the pressure you're feeling. Too much pressure. You'll get so tense you'll wind up smoking even more.
Own family was slipping through my fingers. And I was constantly meeting people who'd reached the very of their profession.
and the army of Christ is defeated. Jesus does not come back with planes and guns and bombs to win the Battle of Armageddon. He comes back with the power of the Word of God and speaks the Word. I don't know what that word is. perhaps peace. Be still.
Place your strap around your bottom leg. Have enough slack to allow your spine to be extended on the floor. Lunge. Use the blocks to allow your spine to be more extended instead of rounded. Downward dog pose. If your hamstrings are restricting the extension of your spine, try using blocks for aiding the pose. In centering the flowing standing pose sequence, you can use a block to modify your poses to keep a healthy, extended spine. The blocks bring the support of the floor up to your hands, so you don't have to distort the spine in standing poses. In modifying the poses, press down into the block instead of leaning your weight on them. There are 3 different heights and handholds for the blocks. Find which one allows the most comfort and support. In creativity, I have designed some alternative poses and some poses with props that modify some of the more difficult postures. Build up to plank with bent arms by replacing it with plank with straight arms. For a milder back bend, in the lunge, try placing your hands on your front leg and press down, helping your spine get the necessary lift. In camel, use your blocks to assist the pose to allow your spine to extend while back bending. To build up to full back bends, practice bridge. Twist. You can modify
it in low light conditions to clearly identify you as a human. Always carry basic survival items with you, such as an emergency whistle, a cell phone, or a 2-way radio. Carry them on your person.
You call 1-800-925-5657.
When a guy gets home from work, what does he do? Depends on the guy. Every household is as different as the people in it. So why should their home phone service be the same? SaskTel gives you more choices than anyone else. So you can have the home phone service as individual as you.
As far as I'm concerned, shall we off for home?
Out on your broomstick, bird brain!
Okay. I think we are getting to the end of our program. Thanks for joining us. Boy, that went by fast. Hold on 1 second here. Put on my mask. All right, here we are. We got the spooky. Spooky sounds. That's a tape. That's a cassette tape playing from a recorder. Anyways, where's my pumpkin? There's my pumpkin. Happy Halloween! Thanks for joining the show. That was a fun one, and that was a Halloween special, actually. A Halloween special. And, yeah, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody for joining the show. I hope you had a happy Halloween. And, we're gonna watch the baseball game later tonight. I think the Blue Jays are gonna, give a good effort to try and win. So, go Blue Jays. As you may or may not know, I'm in Canada, and the Blue Jays are Canada's team, so go Blue Jays. Anyways, we're gonna shut her down. We're gonna shut her down. Thanks for joining. It was a fun one. What more can I say? Find me on Instagram. There'll be some behind the scenes stuff of the setup and what have you. Very active on the stories. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna play you out on Jack-O-Lantern. Jack-O-Lantern.
I have the ace in the hole. Both aces, as a matter of fact. Jack, help! One more move, O-Lantern, and I'll turn these brats to stone before you can pull any of your tricks.
I won't.
I'll worry about that later. Right now, I'm giving the orders. Unless you want two young statues on your hands, you'll come out of that pumpkin shell and leave your pot of gold inside.
Leave me pot of gold? You daft woman. You know I'd never leave it out of me sight.